An army officer returns home from leave and says to his wife, "Look who has come." The wife looks at her husband and immediately breaks down in tears and hugs him tightly. The officer asks her, "What are these marks on your face?" She tells him, "Your father beats me and makes me work all day." Just then, a voice is heard from behind. The wife quickly says, "Father is coming, please hide." The husband replies, "Why should I hide?" She pleads again, "Please hide, I'll tell you everything later." The girl's father-in-law comes in angrily and says, "I've been calling you for so long. Can't you hear? Hurry up, bring cucumber slices and put them on my eyes, and serve me." The girl says, "Please sit, I'll bring them right away." She goes to the kitchen, brings the cucumber slices, places them on her father-in-law's eyes, and starts massaging his legs. Just then, her mother-in-law also comes and calls her. She says, "Apply nail polish on my nails." The girl takes the nail polish and starts applying it, but it spreads slightly outside the nails. The mother-in-law gets angry and says, "Can't you see? You've ruined my whole foot. Where is your attention?" The daughter-in-law says, "You make me work all day. I get exhausted. I can't work anymore." The mother-in-law replies, "If you don't do it, who will? You have to serve both of us. If you refuse, we will punish you in a way you'll never forget." The daughter-in-law says, "Do whatever you want to me. I'm going to tell my husband." She tries to make a phone call, but the mother-in-law grabs her by the hair from behind and says, "Let me see how you tell my son. Today we'll beat you so badly that you won't even be able to speak." The father-in-law stops his wife and says, "Let her call. How will our son ever believe her anyway?" The husband has been hiding and watching everything. After his parents leave, he comes to his wife and says, "You're suffering so much, and you never told me." She replies, "How could I? I thought one day my in-laws would understand me and accept me as their daughter-in-law. I stayed quiet because I was afraid our home would break." The husband says, "You should have told me. Just because they are my parents doesn't mean they can abuse you." The next day, when the woman returns home with groceries, her father-in-law says angrily, "Where were you? Who was supposed to do the housework? Look at the time." He raises his hand to hit her, but the army officer grabs his hand and says, "Enough. This has gone too far." The officer's mother starts pretending in front of him and says, "Son, when did you come?" He replies, "Stop acting. I've seen everything you did to my wife with my own eyes." The mother says, "We always treated our daughter-in-law like a daughter. If you don't believe me, ask her." The wife tells her husband, "Your parents tortured me, made me work all the time, and beat me." The officer says to his parents, "Is there anything left to hear now? You've done enough. Get out of this house. From today, I am dead to you. Never come back." After some time, the officer's parents pack their belongings and come to the daughter-in-law. They say, "Please forgive us. We are ashamed of what we did. I couldn't become a good mother-in-law. If you can, forgive us." Saying this, they leave the house.